Hey y'all, my name is Zach Hurst, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a paper craft wreath. So the first step for this process is we're going to cut about 8 inches of ribbon, and we're going to feed it through one of the holes. You're going to feed it about halfway through, and then you're just going to tie a knot so that it doesn't come back through whenever it's hung up. Next, we are going to take our darkest shade of green paper and we're going to cut or tear it so that we can cover the whole base of the wreath. That just makes sure that you don't have to worry so much later about your fancy shapes that you've cut out specifically covering the whole thing, because sometimes that gets hard. And this little extra space at the top is fine because we're gonna put a bow at the top. Take your next lightest shade of green, and then we're gonna cut this into a bunch of fun, interesting shapes. These are gonna just get kind of stacked around the edge, just giving it some texture. And then after that is when we go in with our little foam cubes so that it gives it some dimension. Now that we've done the first 2 layers of paper, we're going to make the bow. Get your paint. I'm just gonna do some kind of rough, little dry, brushy stripes, and this is gonna be the pattern for the ribbon for the bow that we make. And this does not need to be super perfect because we're just gonna be cutting out shapes over top of it once it dries. So we're gonna start with the little ribbons that come out of the bottom, and we want these to be symmetrical, so I'm gonna fold this in half. Cut them out. So make them a little wavy, and then come back up. And there you go, there's the bottom. Okay, we're gonna do the little middle piece. It's kind of like a square with rounded corners. We wanna make it just about the same width. So there's a little square. And then we want the big pieces on either side of the middle, kind of rounded triangles. There we go, our bow. We're gonna start with the lowest pieces and we're gonna glue those up here. And then press down a little bit and let this all dry. While we're waiting, we're gonna take our scraps from before and we're gonna make some pieces that will come around that look like the bow is wrapped around the entire ribbon. They don't have to be all the same size. So the last major step, and probably the most fun, is the last shape that we're gonna put on this wreath. We're gonna get the lightest shade of the paper that we've been using for the background, and we're gonna start cutting out some seaweed looking shapes. Here, I'll just show it to you. And I like using the X-Acto knife for this because they're so fluid. Now that our shapes are all cut out, we're gonna place them. So I'm just gonna use the foam spacers because I want these to be the most dimensional. Here it is. This is my paper craft wreath, made by Zach.